What's up, everybody? It's Matt, and I have one question for you.
You wanna build a snowman?
That's right. It's April 17th, and it's snowing, but that's Michigan. So, what better thing to do on a crappy, cold, snowy, wet day than cook dinner with you guys? So we're gonna do that today. Making chicken enchiladas. Mostly in the Instapot again, because like I said, I think in my first video, this is the best way to shred chicken. Important that we stick to rule number 1, hydrate. Two pounds of chicken breast that I've trimmed most of the fat on. Drop them right in there. I've got a cup of chicken stock and a cup of water. Pour that all in. Then, the miracle sauce. The Glades, baby. Give it a dusting. Maybe about, 2 tablespoons, 3 tablespoons, whatever you like. And then this time we're going to use actual spices like cumin. Goes great on chicken. About a half tablespoon. Some garlic powder. About a half tablespoon. Ancho chili pepper. If you don't have this, you can use chili powder. You can use cayenne. Use whatever you have. Even like paprika will be good. Seal it. Pressure cook. We're doing 15 minutes. And we're going to start. One quick thing I really do want to touch on is, as I'm sure you guys have noticed through this COVID-19 coronavirus thing, cross-contamination is a real thing. Outside, in your kitchen, especially when you're cooking, you always want to cut your meat on a different cutting board than you're cutting your vegetables or anything else like that. I don't always have to wash this and sanitize this all the time. I can a lot of times just rinse it off and wipe it down really good. With my meat ones, I always wash and sanitize them because that's how you spread bacteria. If you don't have a pressure cooker or an Instapot, you can just boil your chicken breasts and they're going to pull apart pretty much the same way. But the advantage is with the pressure cooker or the Instacooker, you can add flavor. So I threw in all my seasonings, I threw in the chicken stock and stuff like that. You could boil your chicken in chicken stock and you would get a little bit of flavor from that, but it's not going to give you the same pungent flavor as you're going to get from cooking it down inside of this pressure cooker. Why did I say pungent? Pungent isn't the right word. You're developing flavors inside of the pressure cooker. You're not developing flavor when you're boiling meat. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, when you take the lid off, this is what you are left with. Watch this. Look at that. It just comes apart like it was never even held together by muscle. It just shreds. Alright, so that's what it looks like when it's all shredded up. I went ahead and I threw a little bit more seasoning on top of everything after it was all shredded just to make sure that our flavors are all dispersed. So now we're going to build. Take a large tortilla and put a little smidgen of sour cream down. We're going to take a handful of our chicken and we use our hands because we're, humans. Good amount of chicken. I like mine really full. I got some rinsed and drained black beans here. You could use refried beans. Use whatever you want. This is all I have in my cupboard. And like I said before, I kind of like using what I have and going off what I have on hand. So now we're going to roll this up. Baking dish or Pyrex that I lined with a little bit of enchilada sauce. And I spread it out with my fingers because, again, I'm a human. And we have the best tools that are ever created right here. These things. So I use them. And now I'm gonna pour the rest of my enchilada sauce all over the top. Get them nice and wet. Everybody likes it when they're wet. Yes. Okay, now cheese. Put cheese all over the top. And I didn't put cheese inside of them because I like it when they're all melty. And you know, you could put whatever you want inside of these. You could do beef ones. You could make taco meat, you know, with the little taco meat packet and put that in this. You don't have to use chicken. You can do whatever you want. That's the power of being an adult. You can do what you want as long as you don't kill people. All right, cheese on. Now, all we have to do is pretty much heat this through. And remember, we already cooked the chicken, so we're gonna throw it in the oven, 350. Oh shit, you're supposed to take those out. Ouch! Fart! Shit! I do that every time. Okay, now that there's nothing in the oven, put your enchiladas in. And all I gotta do is heat maybe like 10 minutes when the cheese is all nice and melty and you think it's warm all the way through. That's when you take them out. Quarantine hair. Now we are ready. Oh! And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how I make enchiladas. Top her with a little bit more sour cream, serve it with some rice. It turned out awesome. The chicken was nice and juicy. It was cheesy, everything was great. The only thing I would change if I could was the enchilada sauce that I used. Not my favorite that I've tried. But you know, that's up to interpretation. It's all based on what your guys' tastes are. So that's going to be the video for today. I hope you guys liked it. If you want to see more, let me know. Let me know what you want to see. If you try what I'm making, leave it in the comments. Tell me how it turned out. Or if you did something different and it turned out you think maybe better, let me know. I want to hear that stuff. Another thing I want to do is I'm super excited about doing other things. Like I'm big into camping and fishing and hunting and stuff like that. So I want to include videos like that on my channel. If you guys want to see stuff like that, let me know. I'm super excited to try campfire cooking for you guys. We go camping all the time and we cook amazing, amazing food over a campfire. It always turns out awesome. So that's something I want to get on the videos when we can eventually leave our houses. Thanks again for watching, you guys. Please make sure you subscribe. Peace out.